A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Bit of a story time to start with. I did the Lisa video, then I did a quick Janice watch, and I said I was going to bed. Did I? No, because what I decided would be a good idea to do is to look at the video she was talking about. So I watched all this video, and this bloke going on about how you make money and blah 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 blah, you know, doesn't thank the fact that his parents were already real estate people and they had money. And anyway, it's always the case, isn't it? It's always someone that's had a leg up, a hand in, a small loan or whatever, and then they say, oh, you know, if you do it too. So I watched all that and I thought, wow, is that what she's watching? And he's saying about doing it all in Jesus, and without Jesus you're nothing, and blah 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 blah, and make sure that when you tip somebody, tip them properly, don't be a stingy Christian, and blah blah. And it's like, is she going to sit there and say that she hands out money to charity with a smile on her face when she was looking down her nose at that poor woman outside Target? So by this stage I was annoyed, so I thought, right, I'll have a coffee, because I normally have a going to bed coffee. I know it sounds ridiculous, and for everybody else it would have them all up all night tap dancing. Not me, it puts me to sleep. Very strange. Anywho, go to pick up the tub of coffee that I've just refilled with 2 refill packets, which cost a fucking fortune. You know where it's going, don't you? Reached for the coffee tub, thought the tea tub was going to fall over, went to grab that, and then the coffee tub, for some reason, decided it was a fucking gymnast and did 2 backflips and threw coffee fucking everywhere. 20 minutes with a dustbuster, a fucking dustpan and brush, and it's like, for fuck's sake, all I wanted to do was have a coffee, watch a bit of telly and go to sleep. No. And then finally get it all cleared up. Madam comes in and she went, oh, it smells lovely of coffee in here. Get out. So yeah, and of course it landed upside down, didn't it? Not even a spoonful was there left in the tub. So angry, such a waste of money. I was so fucking annoyed, and I need to move. I've got an Alex at the end of the bed and I need to move it because I'm sure there's still coffee under there. So, but I got to the point where I was like, do you know what, I don't care, I'm going to bed. I've had enough, fuck it. Anyway, so here we are for the comments. Cece, there's something really strange about her feet. Yeah, she's got really scrunched up toes for years of wearing high heels, and she's ruined her feet. 33:19 to 33:41. Okay.
So weird. The whole doll thing is bizarre, but I don't care. I like it. Like, I bring them into bed with me and hold them.
James, is anyone on the same page as I am? This is when I officially deemed her as a lunatic. The Amazon ballerina literally made her bed and began to lay in it in front of all of our eyes. The dogs are not enough. The cat, the lizards, guinea pigs, all of the friends she axed, her son, nothing was enough. So she has someone mail her a baby. It's just bizarre to me when you put it like that. I can understand someone who needs emotional support that perhaps could not have a child or does not have a lot of animals and a YouTube following. Of Laurie's affluent status on YouTube. Her life is extremely abundant and could be beautiful if she decided to take her happy pills and put a tape over her mouth. Yeah, it would be lovely, wouldn't it? This would also be an opportunity for her to let us see her maternal instinct. It seems that she has no idea how to manage something small like that. I have a feeling her involvement with Burke was slim to none. Me too. Grandma did it all. I guarantee... Well, sorry, no, it's not Grandma. What is it? Grammy. Grammy did it. I guarantee you that she's tried to draw a wedge between Carol and Burke countless times, for the simple fact that Grammy was more of a mother to him. Exactly, I totally agree. The whole thing makes me absolutely sick. Can you put together a playlist one day of videos that point to her trying to assassinate the relationship between grandmother and grandson? I have no idea how much time that would take. Alex trying to remember what videos she said what in. I have the one where he had a complete meltdown because she told him that Grammy was unreliable and she wouldn't pick him up from the airport. And to all of the random friends towards her series finale, Tay-Tay, Irma, Worm, Worm Drab. She's still in her fucking basement somewhere. 1, 2. Marie Diana. Don't mention that name. Laurie's prized possession. Shame on you all for acting as if she's fine. Someone should have told her to end the video and give them a phone call. Some friends. Even if somebody did, James, you know what would have happened. How dare you? How dare you? Write me privately. Yeah. 3619. What's happening here?
It's not a real baby.
No shit, Shirley.
No, Pom Pom and Bella are in the other room. I just didn't feel like having to deal with them. Gucci is 6.
Didn't feel like having to deal with them. Is she for real? So you isolate living animals that did not ask you to buy them and torture them. You decide to take a baby doll that does not have a pulse or heartbeat and neglect your animals neglect your animals for a narcissist bizarre showing and cuddle time on your YouTube channel. Is anyone else finding this as absolutely disturbing and sick as I am? It makes Cynthia chewing on those lollipops extremely normal. That'll never be normal. I often think about if she did not spend all of her money on coffee, drive-through and nails, nail tools and polishes, she would have had plenty of money to take her animals to get groomed and annual visits with the veterinarian. Thing is, she could have done, but even if she didn't, she'd find something else to spend it on because she didn't want to spend it on them. But no, she would rather sit at home looking like a slob with vampire tip nails. I have no idea what the obsession with nails are when you don't do anything. And if anyone was actually her friend, they would tell her that absolutely no one on YouTube gives a crap about what her nails look like. I love how she doubts about how she dresses the baby and puts aroma packs on it. She might as well stick dynamite on it as well. Absolute weirdo. I told her lots of times nobody cared about her nails, but I guess she wasn't listening to me. Cece, that really makes me sad. She keeps the cats in the garage at night. Even if it is climate controlled, I feel sad. She's mentioned it before on other videos. I know, I think it's sad as well. And have you noticed they don't have any beds? And they don't have a cat tree? And I don't see any toys? Yeah, I don't know why she has them. Peg, oh thank goodness, I was having Jules' commentary withdrawal. See, I go missing for 2 minutes and this is what happens. Mamacita, amen. Jules' commentaries are the best remedy for a stinky day. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied today. Love you, Jules. Love you too, Mamacita. Maya Light Seeker, yes, I need my Jules fix every day. See, other people were complaining they were getting too many videos in their feed, and it's like, I don't know what to do, because not everyone watches everything. And if I just did, do you know what I mean? It's like if I turned into one of those that just did one a week, I'd have you all banging on the door going, where did you go? Do something. Lol, that's for sure. No one liked Jules. Ah, I read it as no one likes Jules to begin with, and I'm like, what did I do? Thank you, Elizabeth. Jules, what I love most about you, my dear, is your authenticity. Thank you. Plus you are hysterical with the witty comebacks and facial expressions. Hugs, girl. Hugs back to you. Those facial expressions. I don't know what I'm doing. And when am I doing facial expressions? I can't see myself. I just see my laptop. So I don't know that I'm doing facial expressions. Probably a good thing that I don't see myself, isn't it? Susan, I've heard it all now. She had to have John cut open the tube of product so she could use up every single bit. Oh my God, can't she do anything besides shop? Nope. Christine, but she would have to use her masculine energy, wouldn't she? No way. That's funny. Christine, she has a whole floor of her house set up for her filming career, which was probably used as a tax write-off when they built the house, and she's in her bedroom. I really don't get that photo of Brigitte Bardot beside her bed. Maybe John needs a little motivation to do the deed. It makes no sense to have this in a marital bedroom. She's been in that bedroom long enough to know if it's going to interfere with her flow or not. Exactly. She doesn't care. It's not going to interfere with anything she does. It's just going to be in the way of John. Last thought, I promise, Jules. So you can write as much as you like. With all these hair products she uses on her hair, why don't her long locks, which I hate by the way, look like pure silk instead of a crow's nest? And since when did new hair growth grow out in strands from the side of anyone's head? I don't like to wish ill on anybody, but she deserves the shingle. Does she have any idea what a scourge that illness can be? I've seen people with their eyes and mouth full of sores, not to mention the unrelenting pain. And there she is, deterring people from getting vaccinated. Well, I'm sorry. If people are that fucking stupid that they won't get a vaccine that they think they might need because some weirdo on YouTube said it made her hair fall out, then there's no hope for them, really, is there? Is it me, or does Lisa have a different attitude since the Patreon fiasco? She's got a different attitude because she's got a Patreon now. So she thinks she's the dog's bollocks. And so she's on there lording it up with her $25 friends. And, coming back with her nose in the air to YouTube saying, see, I can do whatever the fuck I like and nothing happens to me. She seems a little more defensive and cocky and a little bit more narky. There's definitely something. I'm with you on the table. So ridiculous. That just tipped me right over the edge like it did you. I wanted to smash the fucking thing over her head. That job is for the little people. I'm lost now. See, I get to the end of the message, I forget the beginning of it. Bonnie, even if she would have been hired, Lardy, she wouldn't have lasted. It was too much work for one person, or I couldn't stand for that long. Yeah, there's always an excuse. And then when she doesn't get the job, they didn't interview her right. It's never her fault. Elizabeth, honey, don't worry about your necklace going down the drain. If this gal gets any thinner, she'll float down the drain. I know. She's wasting away, isn't she? Sarah, Lisa is an airhead. Totally. Peg, the violin. Good, isn't it? You can't thank Shan for the violin. It was so. When I got that in the post, it was like, oh my God, this is perfect. Love my little violin. See, it's always with me. Sarah, I will say that Colleen Rothschild's shampoo and conditioner is amazing, but holy hell, don't get it in your eyes. It's like the gates of hell open up. I have long blonde hair, but it's extensions, so I'm very picky about my shampoo and conditioners. That one is amazing, but I wouldn't invest in it if I didn't pay so much for my extensions. That's handy to know for people that have got extensions, that it works well with it. Elizabeth, is that scar on her right? Is that a scar on the right side of her nose? More plastic surgery? Who knows? All I was watching was that for the entire video. Cynthia, I don't think that John cares about any of the issues raised. There had to be a strange dynamic for these two to get together in the first place. Now, John likely looks at the YouTube income and thinks it keeps Lisa out of MySpace and gives us ways to write off profit against things we claim as expenses. Lisa puts her cats in so she can take them off as stage props. Oh, for fuck's sake. Think of it. Vets, food, etc. You can't just write everything off. That's just so unfair. What do the rest of the people that work a fucking job do? They can't write off their cats for tax purposes. Really irritates me, that. Cynthia, I let my 3-year-old cut my hair off when cancer hit. Oh, bless you, Cynthia. So that she would not wonder what happened to Mommy's hair. Oh. Yep, I laugh at how shallow this woman is and hope one day soon it all crumbles so that she might be prevented from influencing those who follow her advice. Well, I'm hoping that you've had the all clear, because otherwise you wouldn't be wasting your time watching me, would you? Hugs to you and your little girl. I hope you're doing well, so do I. Why has it disappeared? Peg, oh Bargy may not get rid of wrinkles. You'll keep your sagging skin. You won't have the most even skin tone, but your skin won't be flaky. How do companies let her talk about their products? I know. Her minions must buy fucking tons of stuff. That's the only reason I can think. Seriously, what the fuck was it? What the fuck was it, flaky? Who has flaky skin? Just because, let alone someone with oily skin. I know. See, it's the other thing that's not hydroquinone, that retin-A, that people use, and it peels their skin off, so it stops them getting wrinkles. That's why she was flaky, because she didn't want to age. And now she's making it sound like everyone in the world has flaky skin. Really? Do they? Susan Garrett, I don't believe a word she says. I've bought items on her recommendation and I've not liked anything she suggested. It's all a sales pitch. Jules, you have opened my eyes concerning Lisa. I'm pleased and I'm sad at the same time, because sometimes just living in, what's the word? Help. For those that are new, I have fibromyalgia and I suffer badly with fibro fog. So if you're thinking I'm stupid, I'm not really. I used to be very intelligent, but fibro's eaten my brain bit by bit. It's nice to be in the dark, but that's not what I'm wanting to say. But you know what I mean. Bo-re-cure. Please tell me I'm getting this right. And so many of her subs still follow her advice blindly, as if Dumpkin is an expert in makeup, fashion, hair, carnivore diet and family dynamics. I know, I don't know why. Why do they listen to her? All about the money over integrity, isn't that right, Raven? Peg, the 26 tart pearl lippy she pushes is not all that. I returned it. What, that pearl thing? Oh yeah, you said tart pearl. Just read it and I'd forgotten read it. Oh, I need help. Somebody else said they could feel the bits in it and it wasn't comfortable to wear. Cynthia, she's reading comments, Jules, because she's fixed Givenchy. It was typed on screen as Givenchy and now it's been corrected. And if her Rothy products are so good, why did she just buy a zillion others to try and fix her hair mistake that she blames on her stylist? See, that's the thing. She's now blaming the shingle vax for her hair. Yeah, that and Morgan. If somebody said to her, shit in a box is amazing, she'd go and get it. Because she thinks she's missing out on something. That's why YouTube was the worst thing for her. She started off and she was a little homely woman that liked doing a bit of this and that, and then she saw there was a whole world out there of stuff, and then she wanted everything. Susan Garrett, the violin, I'm dying. Hilarious. Thank you. Wanderlow, there is no way I would join her Patreon, but I would just love to know how many people subscribed. Well, the love hearts are getting less and less every video, Wonder, so whoever did subscribe, it looks like they might be leaving. Amanda, Jules, the grill is John's area. Oh, yeah. But see, then he's still doing for her. He needs his own place. Oh my God, the violin insert. Luckily I wasn't drinking. Now the management does warn you. Yes, the amount of excessive wastefulness really winds me up. I think the weird things you mentioned on her face is probably the result of filters. Sometimes they distort. It could have been. That with the fucking beauty blender things though. The makeup sponges. Oh, I don't even wash them. I just throw them away. Really? And people think she returns the stuff she buys. No. She keeps it all, uses it once and throws it in the bin. That's what she does. Mamacita, I know it's not my business, but John really has to get a set of cojones. Is it cojones? Cojones. I understand living with a narc, you adjust your behaviour for your own peace. That's true. However, there comes a point when a set of cojones is warranted, or else you become a complete doormat. You do. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Demira, she has absolutely no redeeming qualities that make her worth keeping around. Peg, I think we're all waiting for him to grow a pair. He had a pair and Daddy Gertz cut them off and they're in a jar on his mantelpiece apparently. John doesn't even know which of her handbags he's bought again. That's the thing. Oh, are you going shopping, dear? Great, I'm going to try and find my balls. She probably disguised them as golf balls at some point and he's wanged them into a pond somewhere and they'll never find them. Cynthia, yep, she is hawking Amazon link shite so that she can get money from not just that item but anything else a person might buy on that order, like diapers or butt cream or fucking anything, for the next 2 weeks. And nobody explains that to anyone. Oh, everybody knows that. No, they don't. She's sly. Elizabeth, yeah, love the comments. It was a mad fit to do it one day and it seems very popular. So, Jules and everyone else. Jen Phelps has put up a video about how some of the business goes on behind the scenes and the earnings, commission, etc. I actually saw that one and she didn't actually tell me anything I didn't know. But it's good for those that don't know. Cece, I've used that Colin Rothschild shampoo and conditioner and it's terrible. See, it goes by your hair, doesn't it? She likely gets it free and gives it away. There's no way she uses it on her fried hair. She does, because I've seen it in her bathroom. Half a tub of it and stuff in the corner. She does actually use it. Because it's Colleen Rothschild. If it was fucking Sandra Burke from the caravan down the road, she wouldn't use it. Because it's hers. Christine, jealous. I don't get that impression and you're entitled to your opinion. Thank you very much, Christine. Lily, does everyone get as irritated as I do every time she says down below? I get irritated every time she says fucking anything. Doctor being another one. Times, pairs. I could go on, but you've heard me scream. I can't stand how she says bag. Oh, I've not noticed that one. There's a new one that I won't be able to unhear now. Thank you, J-Lo. Peg, yes, below, and a whole lot of other words like I can't even pronounce it. Bidding instead of building. She does that, doesn't she? Leaves L's out quite a lot. And she can't do C's either. Very strange woman. Lily, the drugstore one is not good enough for her and her made-believe aristocrat lifestyle, so she'll give it to her niece. Exactly. I'd be really pissed if I was her sister-in-law. Can you stop giving my child your shitty makeup that you don't want? She'll get into makeup in her own time when she's older and not when she's fucking 5 years old or whatever she is. Demira, but it's an absolute must-have when sponsored by Walmart. Isn't that the truth? So true. Lily, She has 2 full closets of shampoo and hair restoration junk and Lord knows what else. Much of a hoarder, Janice. That's because she hasn't got the tub. She used to have a bathtub that she kept all her shite in years ago. Peg. John, I'm going on a hair journey, so you have to move your stuff out of the closet and then put my shampoos in there. Wigging out. She says, please share. With who? This is Glenda, in case you can't see the picture. Share a video of an old woman naked in the shower, talking about getting stuck in there, or having her car inspected, riveting stuff right there. Glenda, emphasis on the duh. Did I say wigging out? That was wigging out. Kelly Robb. Yes, Jules, it is insane she puts her picture in the middle of shots of Pam Anderson. Exactly. She actually likens herself to Pammy. Like when she said she didn't really think it was good when she wore no makeup to Victoria Beckham's fashion show during Paris Fashion Week, because if she, Lisa, went to an event without makeup, folks would wonder what the fuck. Basically, I was floored by the comparison. I know, like, when's she ever going to get to fucking Paris Fashion Week? Stupid woman. Peg, so strange. I mean, what is the point of putting her pictures in that? Narcs are going to narc. That's so true, Samantha. Lily, oh my god, Jules, you crack me up so much with your eyebrow comment. I just love watching your videos. Thank you, Lily. But what are they doing? Are they fucking Irish dancing? What? My brows do nothing. Why doesn't she study the English language instead of studying Pam's makeup? That would be a good use of time, Borussia girl. Can I just call you Bo? I'm having a real trouble with your name. I'm going to call you Bo, if you don't mind. Yeah, that'd be good use of her time. And God, she's not going to do that. She wants to listen to the man telling her how to get rich quick. Cat Mama, this woman giving ideas for both skincare and hair care are simply hilarious. I hate to be mean, but honestly, her hair is something I wouldn't use to even scrub my pots with, and I'm not a fan of her skin. I only like leather on my purses and shoes. Peg, right, she doesn't seem to use SPF for one thing. That's the thing people used to tell her in the past. I do. Whatever. Yep, I agree. She's making her skin look like rawhide. Now I'm singing in my head. Not just to protect your skin from aging, but skin cancer, exactly. Sylvia Young, her damaged thinning hair is not from vaccines, it's from over-processing and aging. I know, but she won't hear you. Patriot Angel, oh my god, Jules, lol. What did I do? When you came on with the littlest violin, I lost it. I'm still hysterical over it. The way you looked, lol, and played the violin with perfection was beautiful. I love your videos, and who would ever be jealous of her? Lovely clothes, and she can't even put a classy outfit together. Thank you so much. I'm glad that made you all laugh. Sylvia, jealous of what? Her empty life. I know. I just wish they'd say what. Yeah, whatever. Kelly, will she ever shut up about the damned hair? No, she won't. She cut it once and it went on for fucking months. Months of her whinging about it until it grew back. Elizabeth, like, no. J-Lo, the lighting is much better in the Empire. That's what I thought. It's all an excuse for something, but it just annoys me that she said, oh, this is going to be perfect, which it fucking is. If I had that, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't be sat in a bed for one. I'd have a proper fucking filming setup. So she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this for all my YouTube stuff, and then she doesn't. Samantha, oh my god, the tiny violin cutaway made me burst out laughing. Thank you, you're welcome. I laughed so hard, it was so funny. Thank you, Hannah. Susan, oh my god, the little violin took me out. I laughed so hard I snorted. Hey, you're in the snort club, Susan. Peg, one of her subs had to tell her that the Bambi mascara has been discontinued. That's the thing, she's supposed to be an influencer and she knows fuck all. Maya Lightseeker, I recently watched the nose ramp video and I have to say her nose looked much better then than it does now, in my opinion. It's morphed into a different nose, hasn't it, though? Doesn't look anything like what she paid for. Bo, who uses 3 coats of powder? Probably 10 coats of spackle under that as well. Maya, oh my god, Jules, the violin, I'm dying. I'm so glad everyone liked that. Deb, in reality, she's dressed up her resume so she looks good on paper, but in person she can't hide her true crazy self. That's the thing, this is about Laurie. Because I never knew you couldn't put your age on resumes over there. So, for one, they don't know how old she is. And two, like you said, she makes it sound like she can fucking polish the moon and run the country at the same time. So they're like, oh shit, she sounds great. And then Lardy walks in and they're like, what the fuck? Bonnie, wait, I thought she wasn't going to use heat on her hair. Narc, seems like there has been an attitude change. How interesting. Exactly. Thinks her shit don't stink now. This helps her claim more square footage on her taxes. Plus she's disorganised, lazy, hoarding shopping addict. I don't think she should be allowed. I think there should be a fucking... Someone should come out and check the house and say, I'm sorry, what's the upstairs for? Stay upstairs. You don't get to claim the rest of your house. Is that why she did a cooking video as well, so she can claim the kitchen? Oh my god, not the violin. Christine, some of my comments that I've already posted have disappeared. Not sure why. I was trying to make several points, so if they come up again, Jules, just disregard rather. I got some of them, but not all of them, so I'm going to read your comment. 1. After using all these upmarket hair products, why does her hair not look like pure silk? It's straw and always was and always will be. Same with all the skin products. Nothing will make that lizard-like epidermis look any better. She looks like an aging prune and will only get worse from all those visits to the pool. I feel so bad for poor Will. No doubt she embarrasses him, parading the deck like she's a high-fashion runway model, not to mention his jaw issue. It makes me very sad that his problems have not been addressed. Poor Will must seem like an afterthought. I'm sure they don't mingle with their neighbours, who no doubt think she's ridiculous. I'm sure they do. I'd love to go talk to her neighbours. 2. I'm just as peeved as you about her trying to get her flow on in the bedroom. I bet when they built that, they were able to get some kind of tax break because the whole second floor was for her and her business. And a new table, etc. for their bedroom. Really, a marital bedroom should be a haven of peace and serenity, in my opinion. 3. Why does she have a picture of Bridget Bardot on the wall of her bedroom? Perhaps John needs some extra stimulation to do the deed. I think it's very odd. It belongs in her space, not their space. Totally agree. 4. If I hear one more word about Pammy, I'm going to barf. I'm sure Pamela is in Malibu somewhere, waiting with bated breath for Lisa's opinion. All she does is talk about future videos, but they never seem to come, do they? I know. I'm going to use that and do a long video about it, if you don't mind. Yeah, that means I've got no idea how to answer your question, and I'm going to fob you off. She said at the time that she really hadn't formed an opinion about her no makeup look, but now she's changed her opinion. How can one change an opinion if one never had one to begin with? It's baffling. 5. And finally, Lisa, start doing some of your own research. Learn how to pronounce your words and not rely on your viewers to do those jobs. I don't think she's ever had an original idea since beginning YouTube. This last question I'd like to pose to you all. Have you noticed that since the Patreon fiasco that she's become more defensive, cocky and even more narky? It seems as if she's trying to justify, and now here comes another lip combo video with every colour the same as the last. She's just plain boring. Sorry for taking up so much time. I love your community and I'm honoured to be a part of it. Thank you. Oh, and we're honoured to have you here, Christine. Carolina. Her nails look so spooky, like they're not from this world. Great video. Love you, Jules. They're just plain fucking weird, aren't they? Cynthia, can't wait to hear what you think of the Friday one that just posted. Oh my god, her legs look like Lisa is going to claim she's 69% Nigerian or something. They were atrocious, weren't they? White head, black legs. What the fuck? Has somebody pulled a doll apart and put the wrong pieces back together? I don't know what's going on there. And her lack of muscle tone is so obvious as she tries to model the dress at the end. She's walking like something is stuck in a place it should not be. She's rushing through this with crap and her lips are getting larger so that her face looks like she's entering her 80s. Enjoy. It was a blast, wasn't it? I'm going to stick a picture in here while we're talking about that. And it was like, I cannot believe she actually did that. And if anybody hasn't watched the video and they're wondering what the fuck the picture's about, she had to check, was she wearing a romper? She'd only just put it on a few hours before. How did she not know what she was fucking wearing? Anyway, I'm just going to stop this so I can remember to stick the picture in. Right, I'm back. I use a couple of hand towels and just wash them, and I use the same brush cleaner. Exactly. You use a cloth, stick it in the one fucking washing, use another cloth. Do you know? No. Let's fill the entire landfill with paper towel and fucking beauty blenders. That face during the eyeshadow story. God, why don't they see it? Because her viewers are judgy arseholes too. They are, but they never question their queen, do they? Sorry for all the comments. Stop apologising, people. You can comment as much as you want. If the Colleen shit gave her the best hair of her life, why is she not only using that now? Exactly. All lies, isn't it? Right, why is she still on her hair journey? Is she ever going to get to the destination, we wonder, Peg? Heaven forbid we ask her. We'd all get blocked. Again, in my case. Yeah, I was blocked donkeys years ago. Panda! Lisa knows more than Morgan, her hairdresser. We know she recommended products for that hair situation. Of course she did, and Lisa didn't listen to a word she said. Matt. Lol, I wonder what Lardass is up to too. Lol. But too sad we were all blocked and can't see. Oh, but she isn't posting anything either. I go back and look every so often at her Instagram, and the post numbers have never gone up. Angie, it's a job. I can't say, but it's a legging and t-shirt job. Might as well just say it then. Exactly. Bay, love you, Jules. You tell it like it is. Thank you. You are saying things I've thought in my head about her for years, from the day she started YouTube. I could see right through her silly ditzy blonde act. I don't know why everybody can't. I'm sorry, but her nails look so disgusting. She just doesn't have the right nail bed shape to have acrylics or whatever you call those fake thick talons. And she's actually going bald. I can see right through to her scalp. God, don't tell her that. She'll never shut up. Bonnie, I'm sorry. I guess my comment was rather confusing. It probably wasn't your comment at all, Bonnie. It's my head is mashed at the moment and I don't know why. Years ago, Lisa went on this kick, trying to figure out her body shape. She would ask her subbies questions about her body and what to wear. I looked for the videos and I couldn't find them. I'll keep searching. Anyway, after about a month of this, she made a video and apologised. Apologised for asking. Why'd she do that? It's really sad, or I'm definitely gullible. I thought Marnie was very sincere. That's the thing though, Bonnie. You can't blame yourself. These people are clever. I'm sure if you'd watched a few Marnie videos, you'd see what others are saying. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we just watched the one about the travel, and that was a good video. And I still stand by the fact that it was a good video, and she was like eloquent and whatever. But if I watched her for longer than one video, I'd probably pick up on a weirdness as well. How many more YouTubers are fake? By the way, certainly not referring to you when I say this. Oh, bless you. The comments were so funny. They are, aren't they? I'm really enjoying doing this. I remember it. Alright. So why did she apologise, though? I don't understand. Girly Tang. Definitely remember this saga too. Can't recall the specific video though. Oh, found it. The video was called Kibby Body Type. No, she hasn't, but now I've got the name, I will get it now before I forget. I'm in the middle of watching that one. I wonder why she apologised for it. Oh, to put her name in, man. Oh, I missed this. Where was I? This must have been just before I was asked to do her videos. Because I did have a break where I wasn't watching her at all. God, she looks like a different person there. Lisa, will you stop fucking about your face? Really? Right. It's on the to-do list, people. User GF. Yes, Jules, thank you so much for bringing up the women that go through cancer treatment and have no hair. I was one of them. Oh, bless. I'm hoping you've pulled through and you've got the all clear now. She knows nothing. Her day will come and you're a kind human being with a big heart. Thank you. I just hate the way she just doesn't think. Do you know what I mean? I was going to say think before she engages her brain. I don't think she's got a brain to engage. Pay me trons. I can't claim that. Somebody else said it once a while ago and I stored it away, but I don't know who it was. User GF, I know you are not jealous. Who would want to be that shell of a woman? And I'm beyond sick of her complaining about the shingles vaccine and making up lies to discourage people from getting it. I got it and there's no side effects. I wish to God she would have passed and actually got shingles. Well, she'd know them, wouldn't she? Deb, you have Lisa's 3-year-old voice down to a T. I don't like it. With her bottom lip stuck out and a stomp of her foot. Her voice matches her limited vocabulary and the inability to use multi-syllable words. She probably doesn't know what a syllable is. Can you imagine playing fucking thing with her? What's it called? Honestly, what is wrong with me? I know it begins with a C. I've got carnations stuck in my hair. What is it called? Anyway, it'll pop up. When I'm going to sleep, I'll sit up in bed and go, ah! That's what it was. Sharon, I always enjoy the jealous comments. Whenever you have a differing opinion on social media, you're always jealous. You'd wish they'd come up with something else, though. I mean, how difficult is it to think of something else to insult me with? Run for your lives. The photo of herself between the two Pamela Anderson photos. I cannot. I know. She's her own biggest fan. I feel like there's a reason the Marnie video had so many views. Dump Lardy and pick up Marnie. I still have people that love the Lardy videos. Love it. Block, jealous, and force the efforts to pick another word. Oh, please do that. The sales of thesauruses will skyrocket. I'm going to start making them. I'm going to open a thesaurus shop then. Trisha, I guess John's only space is at the grill where he can make her nightly steak. She is so spoiled, and I really wonder what kind of people subscribe to her Patreon channel. Does make you wonder, doesn't it, Trisha? Katja, she's spent over $400 for a desk and a chair to film in her room. What about her empire? Exactly. And she's got desks and whatnot all over the place. Bring a desk in. Bring the fucking dining room desk in, or the breakfast nook table in that you never fucking use. Why has she got a breakfast table and a dining table? She eats at the fucking stand where the hob is or whatever. No one eats at the dining table. What is the fucking point? You could have done something else with that area. It's like a friend of mine. I met her on here. She was on here as Barstow Mama. She was lovely. And she was saying something about She was shouting at the kids one day or something, and I said, what's up? She said, they're going in the room they're not allowed in. She said, you know the room no one's allowed in? I said, what room no one's allowed in? I wish I had a room no one was allowed in. And it's like, because it's designated as a dining area doesn't mean it has to be one if you never fucking dine there. Anyway, me off on a rampage. Just more things for her to link. Did she link the desk? I don't know why I'm acting surprised. Carolina, the house is really small for an American standard. You want to see my house, Carolina? Right, me think, really. I would say that our entire house would fit in the upstairs bit, not counting the shining closet. Maybe a little bit more. But it's like, we've got 2 bedrooms and a cupboard that they call a 3rd bedroom that Madam's in, and you couldn't swing a worm in it. We've got 1 teeny tiny bathroom, and then we've got a sitting room and a kitchen and a downstairs loo. English houses, unless you're minted, they're fucking tiny. So I'd love a house like that, but I'm not jealous. The fact that she took all upstairs for herself is abhorrent. Usually families use this space for movie theatre or playroom. That's what I said it should be. Fucking games room for John and Will. And those poor cats, I would never let my April, 14, and Quinn, I love that, Quinn. It's not that I don't like you, April, I just thought Quinn was a cute name. 4, sleep in a garage. This woman, I know. Most people with pets would never do that, but she's not most people, is she? Robin, so stupid, no words. I think that sums her up, really. Susan, that made my day. Thank you, Susan. You know when you're just nodding off to sleep, and I was just thinking one night, hang on a minute, Maxwell's silver hammer would work really well with Tay-Tay's moderator wrench. Susan, I hate it when she just reads the labels. I could Google the ingredients myself. Tell me about the damn product. I'm with you. She doesn't even read it right half the time, no. For years she was saying hyaluronic. Sometimes she gets it right and then other days she doesn't. It's so annoying. Hannah, a few weeks ago she was raving about the Oribe, is it? Heat protectant spray, and now it's something else. Don't people see what's going on? No. For some reason they're all transfixed and they miss the obvious. Susan, the table is on John's side of the bedroom, but she's going to see if it bothers her. I know. Got to love a narc, haven't you? Looking at the house, you would never know that 2 men live there as well. It's all Lisa and Lisa's crap. She blames the vaccines for the state of her hair. No, Lisa, it's the bleach, heating tools and all the other shit you put in your hair. Moron. It probably is her bedroom. He probably sleeps in another room, if the truth be told. Do you know what? I hope he does sleep in Will's old room and doesn't have to put up with her fucking primping and fucking ass farting around with her socks and her foot cream and whatever. I'm not taking the piss because I do the same, but do you know what I mean? It's like it's hardly really enticing for a man sat beside you while you're slathering yourself in shite. But, yeah. Susan, Lisa is about as practical as an ashtray on a motorcycle. She surely is. Raven, that violin was awesome, Jules. I've never seen someone so obsessed with their hair, and her hair. It is and has always been atrocious. Pool time, like always, with her wife and steamer girl. Pool time, like always, with her wife and steamer girl. The last bit can fuss me. Thank you about the violin. Louise, is Santa not real? Oh, I'm sorry, Louise. Oh. He is if you still believe. I want to call you Mojo. Mjo. Question. Do you suppose she and her friends ever talk about anything other than beauty products? No. Any discussions about homelessness, threat of democracy being annihilated, cost of living increase as we sleep? Well, you get it. Ugh. At least Trump was found guilty. I'm holding on to that. Not hairspray. Love you, Jules. Thank you. No, that's all they talk about. It's like throwaway comments. Oh, guys, what do you think of the new whatever? She wouldn't talk about anything deeper than that. The Nikki, I don't mind spending money. We know. Lisa, and it's usually on crap. This is the most honest acknowledgement she's ever made as far as I'm concerned. Didn't she say, was it her? Did she say I've got a shopping problem? The Nikki, Jules, funny as fuck violin moment. Thank you. Claire, now that Brittany has successfully been freed, maybe it's time to focus our attention on John. And Will. Phil, free the Wilmington too. I think he's enjoying the cash cow and the fake boobs. I'd love to sit down and have a talk with him. I really would. Zoe, that violin piece was fab. Couldn't stop laughing. Great video as always. Thank you. Carol, it would be nice if some of these influencers would be sued for false or exaggerated information. The wipes can slice open her eyeballs. Really, Lisa? I know. Why would anyone buy so many backups of mascara? First, it's not certain that they're not going to make it anymore. Then makeup products expire, go bad. Then she uses so many other mascaras that those mascaras will be forgotten. Oh, I know. Why, to create urgency and panic and rush purchase on her links. That and the fact that she's fucking stupid. I also think she's greedy. There is that. But yeah, she's like, oh my god, that's my favourite. I've got to have it. Like the fucking, what was it, pink amethyst thing. Lipstick that she got 10 million backups of. Heather, that's funny. She says, I hope City Beauty watches this and never gives her anything. Oh, but they won't. And even if they watched it, they wouldn't say anything. They're all the same. Or sponsors her again. I actually have the night lip oil she was in about, and it's actually really nice. Did you see that? Once she smelled it, oh yeah, no, it does smell. I feel like putting it on now after she slagged it off. I use it at night and in the day. God, this woman triggers me. Join the club. I felt like you did. Everything she was saying was driving me nuts. That was the thing. It was like, do I really have to do this video? Because I really want to get on a bus to Wilmywood and just slap that smirk off her face. Rain, jealous, not at all. Who would be? Exactly. What is there to be jealous of? With all the surgeries, who would be? With all the surgeries, who would be? They forget they looks like. I don't think she knows who she is. Deb, Jules, did you say Wilmingwood? No, Wilmywood. Elizabeth wants to call it Wormwood, but that's Wormwood Scrubs here in the UK. It's a prison, so I think it was somebody on the Gossip Bakery years ago that called it Wilmywood. She lives in the Stars in Wilmywood. Girly Tang. I watched Marnie years ago. This was before the influencer infomercial era. Marnie's family is or was of the Jewish faith. Yeah, I thought she was Jewish. She discussed the traditions and beliefs often. Marnie became somewhat preachy and off-putting about rejecting the traditional holiday well-wishes, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, etc. That well-meaning people reflexly say. Perhaps this was back in response to negativity that Marnie had received. I'm not sure. Right. But that got a lot of backlash from her audience. After that, I noticed over time Marnie adopted a secular, non-denominational approach to holidays, wishing her audience happy holidays on most holidays. Well, at least it wasn't like Lardy. I'm Jewish. Don't wish me happy Easter. I'm Jewish. She was only Jewish when it suited her to be Jewish. Marnie was always Jewish. She was Jewish and proud. Lardy's like a lapsed Catholic. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, I go to church at Christmas and Easter. I think this evolution coincided with becoming more commercialised with YouTube. I appreciated Marnie's intelligence and wit and strong family bonds, but she always came across as somewhat arrogant. I recently looked at her channel and it appears all she does now is product promotion. It seems to get to them all in the end, and it's quite sad really, isn't it? Sorry. I feel like I've been swallowing razor blades. My love of crafts. Morning, Jules. Morning, honey. Hope it's nice in your neck of the woods. That says it all, Peg. Penny Pierce. Dave Ramsey is vile. He's up to interesting things. Oh, tell us more. Right up her alley. Exactly. I watched his video and it's like, don't give me all the fucking Christian crap. Oh, with Jesus in your heart, you can go away. With money from your family, more like. Hannah, thanks, Jules. I know it's hard to do Lisa's videos, but you're doing your subs such a favour. Love them making me laugh and giggle with your humour and funny comments. Thank you, Hannah. That was a hard one, though, that Friday haul. I don't know, not the Friday haul, the one before with the desk and the thing. God, that got my wick. Christine, as a person who suffers from almost constant pain and severe anxiety, you make me giggle and laugh out loud, which is so good for my body and mind. I'm so happy, Christine. So happy I found you on YouTube. I'm sure you'll be at 2,000 in no time. Bless you, Christine. Have you seen... I've got an anxiety sloth, and then I saw on Instagram an anxiety koala, but when I went on the site, they've got a lean fat, they've got an elephant and a bunny, and then they've got a weighted dinosaur, and it's like the koala though, it like breathes, so it helps you sleep. It's well cool. Hang on, let me see, have I got a... No, it's on the other thing. If I can remember, which is doubtful, I think they're called Evora, E-V-O-R-A. It's well worth looking at. They're so cute. I am so tempted to get the koala to go with my anxiety sloth. Christine, Jules is a jewel. Oh, thank you. Hannah, that Dior collection has been out for many weeks. She's always late to the game, isn't she though? John goes to the gym but has never seen Hokers. He's a mess too, in my opinion. Are they really popular then, them trainers? I don't get... They're too wide. You're walking in them, in circles, dawdling around the estate. What does it matter what they fucking look like? Penny, I've never seen two-toned arms destroying her skin for vanity purposes. Isn't that true? Cat Mama. She loves the Patreon channel because she loves the morons that are paying to see her. Does she have anything worthwhile to even listen to for free? Certainly not paying for it. I think she's deplorable. She's a greedy narcissist. I really don't think she has a decent heart in any way, shape or form. Me either. It's see, I was just checking. I thought, yeah, I'm going to be down the bottom. How do I end up doing that? It's like I just slide down off the pillow and end up halfway down the bed. Right, that's better. But yeah, this fake Christian nonsense and looking down her nose at the homeless. It's like, you know damn well she ain't no Christian. I've never seen a blush colour on her cheek. She can't even be bothered to show it on her finger. She's as helpful as tits on a boar. Oh dear. Yes, oh, I'm wearing it today. Are you? Really? Are you? Elizabeth, I'm shaking in my Gucci boots. Oh, we're back to Lardy. Lardy's coming for us. That malevolent stare. I know, she does it all the time, doesn't she? She's insulted many people. Narcs have a very selective memory. Unbelievable, don't they, though? Oh, it wasn't me. I don't know what I did. Peg, when she says, as you can see. Yeah, I know. What can we see? Fuck all. Hannah, and then I dip. Oh, and then I dip it in. I do like that. Jules, you crack me up. I used to have that as my picture years ago on Guru Gossip. Was her pulling her face, and underneath it said, "And I do like that." Elizabeth, I think she make a great wrestler. She's built like an army truck, isn't she though? She's like a linebacker. Christine, all one has to do is watch his YouTube videos for free. She's seen him speak once and is now an expert on all things money. She'd gag a maggot. Patricia, ha ha ha, Jules, you have me laughing. Oh, definitely she had more filler in that top lip. I can pick out overfilled lips a mile away. I was sure there was something going on with it. Thank you, Patricia. Christine, went to Dillard's dressed for a cocktail party. I know, did you hear? I went to Dillard's. I had so much fun. Really? Okay. Cute dress, but flip-flops would have worked, but not those heels. I've heard she actually asked the salespeople, cashiers, to take pics of her. How fucking embarrassing. John is just as vain about her appearance as she is. Do you remember when she had some kind of mole under her left eye and she said John didn't like it? A couple of weeks later it was removed. I think, though, she said at the time, don't quote me, that he was worried about it. I think he thought it might be skin cancer or something, but you could be right, it could be just vanity. She's ombre. She is though, Peg. Whitehead, black feet, what else do you call it? Christine, how can someone who is so skinny and supposedly lifts weights every night have bingo wings? Exactly. And then she had muffin rolls one day when she sat down, and it's like, fuck that. Would I go around eating a fucking shrimp and an egg a day and fucking look like that? I'd go and buy cake. Bo, it's loose skin. Weights can only do so much, and they definitely won't do anything for a dry, crepey skin. She's quite flabby for how little she weighs. Then again, muscle weighs more than fat, so she doesn't want muscles. No, she doesn't. And then she uses that excuse, doesn't she? When she was doing her exercises, Will said she looked like a man, so she stopped. Elizabeth, it's not just you, lol, it's. Sandpiper Lane, AARP, American Association of Retired Persons. Well, they've picked the right group to fucking support then, haven't they? How old is Mick Jagger now? He must be at least 105. I want to be as sprightly as he is when I hit his age. 80. Fucking 80 years of age. You're supposed to be sitting on a porch in a rocking chair, Mick, honestly. How does he do it? See, they said, what was it? Drink and sex and rock and roll, drugs and sex and rock and roll was bad for you. He seems to be the answer that it wasn't. Christine, I truly can't wait until I see the concert outfit. I bet she'll try on about 100 or more before she decides, and then she'll choke and wear something totally inappropriate. And still look ridiculous. Right, LPH. Peg, what to wear to that concert will really stump her. She'll be looking to Pinterest for concert outfits. Yes, she's bound to look ridiculous at the concert. She'll be busy scoping out what other women are wearing. Chief's wife, and still look like some crazy outfit from Goodwill. Shall we do that for a giggle? Hang on. Let's do that for a laugh. See? It's come up already. What to wear to a Rolling Stones concert. Has she been fucking looking for it? 9 concert outfit ideas. What to wear to a rock concert. 15 rock concert outfits. Edgy concert outfits. What the fuck? Do people not know how to dress now? What to wear to... I don't believe these people cannot be real. Well, where are they then? What happens when you click on it? You don't see it. Oh, here we go. Gold glittery off-the-shoulder top and jeans. Crop top and jeans. Someone is in t-shirt and jeans and high heels. Really? Who the fuck wears high heels to a rock concert? And she was so surprised that Will and fucking Brooke want to go with them. How old do you think your children are, Lisa? 3? This will probably be the last opportunity anybody gets to see the Rolling Stones. And you're wondering why your kids want to go. If I were you, you and John drop them off, let them enjoy the concert, and you two go and sit round the corner and drink strawberry margaritas somewhere. Zoe, probably the reason Lisa doesn't want to return that Dior makeup is because John has refused to take it to the store for her. Or she's done it so many times. Or she would be embarrassed because of how expensive Dior is, yet she'll return something to CVS. I know, I don't get her. It's like she's trying to keep up a front with the girls at Dior. Zsa Zsa! Narcosaurus. I know, it's a good word, isn't it? I like that word. It's exactly what she is. Part dinosaur, part narc. Bonnie. Why does the movie Cabaret come to mind when she... Oh, I've got it in my head now. Money, money, money. Money makes the world go around. I can just hear Joel Grey and Liza Minnelli singing the song Money Makes the World Go Around. Reminds me of the song Money Can't Buy You Class. Oh, I've not heard that one. I'll have to look that up. Lol, that's a perfect song. I love the 1972 movie Cabaret. I have a feeling Lisa has never seen it and wouldn't find it entertaining if she did. I bet the only thing she'd say about it is, why was Liza's makeup so garish, as Lisa only views the surface and has no knowledge of anything other than lipstick. She'd think the Weimar Republic is a store she's not been to. Geez, I'm a little feisty today. I have a cold and Lisa has a room temperature IQ. But I love watching Jules's critiques. Thank you, Serin. Her commentaries are full of memorable phrases. Unlike Lisa's head. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put that there because I'll forget if I don't. Hope it doesn't start playing because I'll get copyright struck. Don't do anything. Countess Luann. I haven't heard of her. Is it country? I love country. Probably isn't. It's just me making assumptions. I shouldn't do that, should I? It makes an arse out of you and me. Did I do that there so that when I'm scrolling I won't think? Oh my god, the Dior blush, pink lilac. Jules, we can't see it. 9,000 watt bowls onto your face and Vaseline on the screen. But it's true. It's all true. So, oh, it's sort of pinky. No, it's fucking lilac. J-Lo. She was not liking pinking clothes when she was copying Tamara Kalinick and was wearing cool girl colours and wearing oversized blazers. Now buying Gucci and Chanel bags in pink. You know, I always loved pink. Yeah. We know everything she's ever done and why she's done it. Thank you, J-Lo, because I don't think I said your name. Peg, right, now she'll be saying she's always loved purple. She better fucking not or I'm going to thump her. Bo, yet she jumped on the Barbie train with all the pink she bought. Yeah, and where is it now? I never see it. Cece, she reminds me of Kim Zolciak Bierman. Sorry, no idea who that is and I've probably butchered the name. Both scammers but in different ways and they sort of look alike also. Is she a YouTuber? You're probably laughing at me now. She's probably somebody really important in America. And I'm like, is she on YouTube? Ooh, is she a reality TV star? At least I'd love to look like her, wouldn't she? Right, back to comments. Patty. Hey there, Jules. Hey there, Patty. She has all this makeup for us and never uses it except on the back of her hand. She always looks exactly the same. Shake my head. Thanks for sharing. But that's the thing. Oh, I'm wearing this today. You could be wearing fucking anything. We don't know. Can't see it. Cece, the words she makes up, bronzy, nudie and vibey, they all get on my nerves so bad. LPH, about money. Yeah, how to waste money over and over. Ain't that the truth? J-Lo, I love how you impersonate her lipstick application. Doesn't it make you want a bath, though, every time she does that? Alan Elder, this is about Glenda. Jules, I thought of another gift opening from subs. She received a ShopRite grocery shrimp cocktail ring, and she's eating it for a snack. $24.99. And another Tammy top. The title is, here we go, a shrimp cocktail party with Glenda Sully. Really? They're so up their own holes, these people, aren't they? Is that what? Every video I do lately, she's got different hair. Very strange. Of course, as I keep in mind, she's always acts like she's short of food and needs help with groceries. Supposedly, the shrimp is an Instacart delivery from a sub, as is the top she's wearing from Tammy. I like to watch her face for the second before she starts the video rolling. Not the same expression as the rest of the time. Isn't that true? It's like if you catch Lardy just when she's switched off and she thinks it's gone off, but it hasn't quite. It's like Lisa. If you caught Lisa 2 seconds before, hey guys, you'd see her looking down her nose and being angry at the world as well. Thank you, Alan. Brooke, lol. Aren't they all ultimate hauls? Aren't they all? Susan, Lisa has a pale face compared to the rest of her overly tanned body. Looks crazy. I know. And then she had the cheek to say that the foundation was too dark. Deb, what a cliffhanger. Oh wait, she's going to read from her notebook again. Yawn. I've been writing stuff down. Really? Bo, wait, what? She doesn't remember if she's been to a full-blown concert, yet remembers a dress she wore when she was 5. Just crazy. Exactly. Who says, I don't know if I've been to it? You know if you've been to them. Jane, YouTube is just a little bit more tolerable without this one, isn't it though? She is the epitome of a bully. She'll be stomping her feet and all sorts now. Alan, Jules, this video is old but a real barn burner. It's from July the 22nd of 2018. Dr. Steroid has a dark secret. She has a warning, contains sexually explicit terminology. Ooh. It's from her it's from her nanny diaries, and she has sexually explicit terminology in it. Ooh, I'm not sure if we're ready for that. Which later she decided to put a disclaimer as to enhanced stories to make them more interesting. A long disclaimer. The doctor is a well-respected professional. Glenda later attended gay pride parades and acted like she supports gays and the LGBTQIA+ community, contrary to her reactions in this video. Oh, I did see. I've got who now. Dr. Steroid has a dark secret. Even that title. Where are we? Right, I need to put this on the watch later thing. Ooh. That bloke underneath. I like doing her videos though because they're short. It's like Lardy's 8 hour long. Why am I looking for a Glenda Sully thing? Duh. Thank you for that, Alan. Dr. Steroid has a dark secret. You're going to have to watch out for that, folks. Rain. Yeah, the lips like they've been more filler. I think so too. Bonnie, I can't tell if her lips are getting bigger or it's because she has the light coloured lippies on. I'm not against fillers, Botox or surgery, but I wonder if she realises too much will give you a plastic look. She's starting to look weird now, if you ask me. If you look at it like that thumbnail for a start, and there was one I got before, and she's starting to look like that Catwoman. Bonnie. Humble. Yeah, I know. I think blowhard would be more appropriate. Jules, it wasn't just you. For some reason, she was very irritating in this one. Kim. I've had so many, it has to be special. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Moving swiftly on. Jersey. Her makeup is the same every video. Yep. From the day, well, no, I was going to say from the day she started. Back in the day, she used to be able to see her makeup. Now you can't. It's weird. Maya. Oh my God, those huge swollen lips. Wherever Lisa goes, her lips get there 10 minutes before she does. Miss Gracie Macy. Dumpkin's legs look like she smothered them with tar or asphalt. The way Jules yelled out when she saw her legs at 37.54 had me cracking. Did I shout? I didn't shout.
And jumpers. This is actually a jumper. They're
holy fucking moly. That's why I missed and didn't comment on what she was doing, because I was transfixed on her legs. So the picture I put in earlier was what she was doing there. Trying to remember if she had a fucking romper on or not. How do you forget? Glad I made you laugh, Macy Gracie. That was hilarious. So were her legs. Maya, Jules, I barely laughed so hard through this video. You are spot on and so hilarious. Thank you for sacrificing your sanity for us. Well, you're going to have to pay all the therapy bills when I finally lose it, Maya. Bay, Lisa has a little old lady legs, not toned at all. It's like I keep saying, her arms look like my grandmother's did before she died. It ain't a good look. Cat Mama, I just love how all her subscribers tell her how gorgeous she is and how great she looks. I guess no one in her family has eyesight either, because the woman looks horrible. Over-tanned, too skinny, and hair that belongs on the end of a stick. I can clean my floors with it. Making up her own words is ridiculous. Did this woman graduate high school? I'm really feeling so vibey. I don't think she did. And she said she went to college, whatever. 479, she is ombre. She is, though. Pardon me. Deb Gordon, she is so thin-skinned. Laurie. Irritating and downright mean. I have to believe most of her subs tuned in just to see a train wreck. She has absolutely nothing to offer. No, but she thought she was the dog's danglies as well, didn't she? 11:48. What if Lisa's face matched her dark body? What would that look like? Sister, fucking nonsense. Nobody is your shade, sister, because nobody, including you, knows what fucking shade you are. Oh, but you don't want to return stuff to them, but I get narky, don't I? Kelly, I have 2 children and can't imagine spending all this money on cosmetics and clothes and designer handbags when I could have bought both my children a car. Exactly. Like, come on, think about someone else besides yourself. Selfish, me, so consumed with material things. And by the way, Jules, you have beautiful skin. Don't you dare start the madness with screwing up your skin like her. Thank you, Kelly. I wouldn't. If she told me that the sun made you brown, I wouldn't listen to her. I'm very, very bad on skincare, though, I must say. I do really, really well for weeks, and then I don't do anything for a month. Carolina, 35.56. Her arms look like chicken wings.
It is. It does have some coconut in it, I think. Okay, maybe it does. I get all my beach scents mixed up. I mean, that spray, I may be going a little overboard. Oh, it's light and fresh. Notice I'm not gagging, sneezing.
Honestly, I just can't with her. They do. Do look like chicken wings. 058. Oh, Laura, there's a name there. Laura. Her hair looks like shit. Say what you really think, Laura. You're in a group of a lot of ladies that totally agree with you. Bo, Dumpkin doing a video about money is equivalent to Dave Ramsey doing a video about makeup. Ain't that the truth? Julie, it blows my mind that she keeps going to these makeup counters for help. Don't these people that work at the counters tell her that she should be using a darker foundation during the summer since her body is so dark? Or they know they have a sucker and can keep selling her the wrong colour foundation because they know she'll be back next week to buy another brand and another colour. I love how she has John walking with her now so she can keep planting the seed of buying her waterfront house. Little does she know that there's a lot involved living on the water. For one thing, flood insurance is extremely expensive. And if she bugs him to buy a boat, John better be prepared to learn how to tie up a boat properly. And then when a storm is coming, you have to change the knots constantly with the tide or the winds. I never knew that. I thought once it was tied up, it was tied up. I lived on the water for 25 years. Then we lived on the open bay, and that's a completely different beast altogether. So you have to keep checking it, untying it, and retying it. If there's a... Wow. There are some houses on the seafront in North Wales that I would just... If I could live in one of them, I'd be happy forever. But I don't think... Maybe they do have to have... I don't know about insurance for that there. Chief's wife. Are you kidding? They would pay someone else to do all that. Exactly. Yeah, they'd have the boatman, wouldn't they? Lynn, I have a question. Why is she so focused on sex? Think about it. Even her dad told her one time her dress should be a little shorter. Things that make you go, I know, it's very weird. She spent all her time in her old house looking for her sexy on the driveway. We still don't think she found it. Melissa, AARP is the American Association of Retired People. You start getting their newsletters when you turn 50 and they don't leave you alone until you die. It's like me. All I keep getting is funeral plans and stair lifts. I'll bet a bunch of women they will be just as tacky as Lisa because they're pretending they're 17 again. I know, it's quite sad when you see that, isn't it? Carolina, yep, she loves her patron people so much she neglected them already. So she's watching his free shit and regurgitating it to her stupidest viewers for $25 a month. That's about it, Run for your lives. Someone in that house needs to swap out her beloved Dior lip gloss with super glue. Can you imagine? Deb, Lisa's giving all the signs of needing reading glasses. Yep, she's so vain she'd go blind before wearing them. If she keeps reading product labels instead of trying them, people will catch on. Note, cute readers at the Dollar Tree for $1.50, but she would never. I always wished I could get them on the twirly roundy thing. We had them in our pound shop as well. And it's like, yeah, my eyes are that bad I can't use them. Actually, they're $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Even better. T-Bird. You seem like a lot of fun. Lol. I am. I will give you a thumbs up for that. I don't think that's how you meant it, but... Matt, lardass, no one is scared of you. You're scared of us. That's why we're all blocked. Exactly, Matt. Ania Masara. That's a nice name. As someone who myself is sometimes in need, in my situation, and many, you can't be too honest for many reasons. Folks use your situation and take advantage. That's the truth. They lie and befriend you. I've dealt with legal harassment from unknown older women. Not everyone has family. Even if you do, it doesn't mean they give a damn. That's so true. I hope people aren't taking advantage of you. Jar Jar. I'm creeped out how she splays out her fingers, frog woman. I know, and when she bends them, they bend in three or something. It's like I can't bend my hands anymore. They used to be fat, now they're enormous. But yeah, it's weird. She's double jointed, and it's what is it she says? It kooks me out. Miss Gracie Macy, there she goes with that long torso bullshit again, and I'm sick of hearing it. The only thing long on her is her overgrown fried rat's nest on top of her head. Jar Jar, oh no, call the police. Lisa isn't wearing primer. Ooh, what a crime. She really thought that'd have a reaction as well, didn't she? Just one more comment. Honestly, people, I'm telling you now, you can leave 101 comments. I really don't mind, because that's how my mind works. That's why I stop the video and say something and then play it again, because otherwise I'd forget what it was I wanted to say. So if you need to write something down so you don't forget it, that's fine. Is it me, or does listening to this woman make anyone else feel like they're on an acid trip? I've never been on one, but if that's what it's like, I will never take one. Okay, I lied. One more comment. She's beginning to look like Magda in What About Mary? Crispy. I'm not sure who that is. I'd have to look her up. Lisa Marie, my hubs and I are seeing the Stones when they're in Los Angeles. Well, I hope you have a blast, Lisa. We've seen them a million times. My hubs is a huge fan. This nitwit needs to Google the venue where the Stones will be playing. The last time I saw them, the stadium had strict rules on what you can and cannot take into the stadium. Exactly. You can't just go wandering in with your little plastic thing full of drinks and what have you. I had to order a clear stadium bag from Amazon that met the venue's requirements on size. Really? I would hate for her to have to walk all the way back to her car to ditch her non-compliant bag filled with £30 of makeup. Actually, I can't lie. I'd love it. Shame you're not going where she's going. You might have caught her in the crowd somewhere. Do the stadiums have seats? Or is it all standing? Or is it part standing, part sitting or whatever? Because I can't imagine her standing for an entire concert. I know I couldn't do it now. I'd have to have a sit-down thing. But most people at a rock concert, especially at the Stones, they want to get up and have a jig about. So I'm just curious. It's like somebody said, I'm sure, did I already read it earlier when I was whizzing through? Maybe. I don't know. Somebody said they give her 15 minutes and she'll be out of there. And I John, it's too loud. John, my feet hurt. John, where did you go? John. Raven, I remember Kim saying that Fatso kept wanting to go over to her home and model her purses for Kim's live sale. Another thing that didn't happen. She's a natural born loser. And P.S. your oil stank. That's what she said, didn't she? She said they were horrible. I actually had a can. What am I doing? That was the thing. She met her once. And Kim's husband was like, heck no, fuck that. She ain't coming nowhere near our home. And then she kept going on, when are we going to meet up? That's the thing, right? She's like a fucking Klingon. You meet her once and she's like, oh, we could do this tomorrow and then we could do that tomorrow night and then I could do this. And it's like, whoa, Batman, get over there and call me in a week. But she can't do that. And people are like, huh? Weird as fuck. Elizabeth, found you a new brain. It's mine, so don't expect a lot. I'm sure it'll be 100 times better than mine. Shall we see everything? No one's on the naughty step. There we go. We've got to the end, have we? No, there's more people. Help. Two-Face just about sums her up. Who goes to a pool in full makeup or puts off a walk because they're worried about their hair? Put it up, girl, and walk. Just suck it up, numpty. She's a pain, isn't she? Jules, honey, I know you are being tortured, but sometimes you have to suck it up for the greater good. What a load of twat. I'm really bad influence on you, Elizabeth. I'm going to put you on timeout so you stop using naughty words. How old are the girls? Everything has to be written down. Yes, talk about money as you walk yourself and John to the poorhouse. Isn't that the truth? But see, the thing was, right, when they got together, she was fucking knee deep in, well, fucking head deep in debt, and he paid it all off for her and put her on a budget. Now she's going to go telling him, oh, that man at the conference said we need to have a budget. And he'd be like, what the fuck? Didn't I say that when we got married? Melanie, oh, she's 100% the person that gets sucked into a cult. Have a Google of Dave Ramsey. I've tried looking for bad things. That's bad, isn't it? I Googled him to see, because it's like, oh, yeah, I was bankrupt and da-da-da-da-da, and then I just decided to do real estate. Oh, go fuck yourself. That's what your parents were doing. And they gave you a hand up. So, go fuck off. I can't be dealing with people that say they made themselves. It's like Donald Trump, isn't it? Didn't he have a small loan of £1 million or something to get going? It just annoys me when they do. I'm self-made. No, you're fucking not. But I do intend to have another Google and try and find something interesting, because people said he's a bit dodgy, so I need to find out about dodgy Dave. Rosalia, money, the root to evil. Lisa is a viper, isn't she? Hi Jules, hope you're doing great. Love your commentary always. Thank you, Rosalia. I'm doing better now. I haven't got coffee all over the fucking floor. It's got to the point now where Jed's like, if you want a coffee, just give me a shout. And it's like, I don't go near it again, just in case. Rosalia, no, I read that, I just didn't click the thing. Right, thank you very much, people. I hope you enjoyed the comment section, and if you got to the end with me, wrong button, congratulations, and I will see you in the next one.